Emily McCarthy stood at the kitchen island, while her two children, Sophie and Liam, played contentedly in the living room. The front door creaked open, and Jack stepped inside. His tall, athletic frame and confident demeanor always caught Emily's eye. "Hey, babe," he greeted, forcing a smile as he hung his coat. As they settled down for the night, Emily couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. Jack was unusually quiet, lost in thought, and his phone buzzed more frequently than usual. Each time, he glanced at it and quickly put it away, avoiding her gaze. Later, after tucking the kids into bed, Emily joined Jack in the living room. "Jack, is everything okay? You've been acting strange lately." Jack sighed heavily, running a hand through his hair. "Emily, there's something I need to tell you." Jack took a long sip of his beer, as if gathering courage. I've been seeing someone else." The words hung in the air, sharp and cutting. Emily felt as if the ground had opened up beneath her, her world shattering in an instant. "Jack, what are you saying?" she whispered, her voice trembling. "I didn't mean for it to happen," he continued, his voice cracking. "It started as a mistake, and I tried to end it, but Lisa's pregnant." Emily recoiled, her hand flying to her mouth. "Pregnant?" The word felt foreign, like it didn't belong in her reality. Jack nodded, tears welling in his eyes. "She wants me to be a part of the child's life." Emily's mind raced, a whirlwind of emotions threatening to consume her. Betrayal, anger, sorrow, they all vied for dominance. "How could you do this to us, Jack?" "To me? To our family?" "I don't know," Jack admitted, his voice breaking. "I was stupid, and now I've ruined everything." Emily stood abruptly, needing to distance herself from him. She paced the room, trying to make sense of it all. "Do you love her?" "No," Jack replied quickly. "No, Emily, I love you. It was a mistake, a terrible mistake." "How am I supposed to believe that?" Emily demanded, her eyes flashing with anger. "How am I supposed to trust you again?" "I don't know," Jack said, standing to face her. "But I want to make this right. I want us to work through this, to stay together for the kids, for our family. And I also want to be a father to this baby." Emily's breath caught in her throat. The enormity of his request weighed heavily on her. "You want me to accept this child? To raise it as our own?" Jack nodded, his eyes pleading. "Please, Emily. I know it's a lot to ask, but I believe we can get through this together. Lisa will be the primary caregiver. But I want the child to spend time with all of us and grow up with Sophie and Liam." The room fell silent, the tension palpable. Emily felt as if she were drowning, her perfect life unraveling before her eyes. She turned away, tears streaming down her face, and fled to the sanctuary of their bedroom, leaving Jack standing alone, consumed by guilt and regret. As dawn broke, Emily made a decision. She couldn't simply walk away, not without considering the impact on her children. She would stay, for now, and try to find a way to navigate this new reality. The following evening, Emily and Jack sat across from each other at the kitchen table. "I've been thinking," Emily began, her voice steady despite the turmoil inside. "If we're going to make this work, you need to prove that you're committed to fixing this." Jack nodded, relief washing over him. "I'll do whatever it takes, Emily. I swear." "We're going to see a counselor," Emily continued. "And you need to be honest with me about everything, no more secrets." "Agreed," Jack said, his eyes full of sincerity. Emily took a deep breath, "And I want to meet her. I want to see the woman who you're having a child with." Jack hesitated but then nodded. "Okay. I'll arrange it." The evening arrived all too quickly. Emily's heart pounded in her chest as they climbed the stairs to the third-floor apartment. Jack knocked, and moments later, the door opened to reveal Lisa. Lisa was younger than Emily had imagined, with soft, curly brown hair and a slight frame. She looked nervous but composed, her hand instinctively resting on her growing belly. "Hi, Jack." "Emily," she greeted, stepping aside to let them in. The apartment was small but neat, filled with the scent of fresh flowers. "Thank you for agreeing to meet," Lisa began, her voice trembling slightly. "I know this is difficult for everyone involved." Emily's eyes narrowed as she studied Lisa. "Difficult? You think this is just difficult?" Her voice was sharp, cutting through the tension. "You've destroyed my family." Lisa flinched but held Emily's gaze. "I never meant to hurt anyone. Jack and I. It wasn't supposed to happen. But now there's a baby involved, and I want to do what's right for him or her." Jack reached for Emily's hand, but she pulled away, glaring at him. "And what exactly do you think is right, Lisa?" "I want Jack to be a part of our child's life," Lisa said softly. "I just want the baby to know their father." Emily's mind raced. Could she really accept this woman, and her child, into their lives? The betrayal cut deep, but she couldn't deny the innocence of the unborn baby. "We'll see," she said finally. "But I need time. This isn't something I can just accept overnight." Later that night, as Emily lay in bed, her mind wouldn't rest. She got up and went to the living room, where she found Jack asleep on the couch, his face etched with stress. She felt a pang of sadness, but it was quickly overshadowed by the need for answers. She glanced at his phone on the coffee table. Her heart raced as she picked it up, hesitating for a moment before unlocking it. She scrolled through his messages, looking for any sign that he was still in contact with Lisa. To her surprise, she found a series of texts from an unknown number. "Unknown, I miss you. When can we talk? Jack, I can't do this anymore. I'm trying to fix things with Emily." Emily's blood ran cold. Who was this? Another affair? Her mind spun with the possibilities, and she felt the ground shifting beneath her feet once more. The next morning, Emily confronted Jack. "Who is she?" she demanded, holding up his phone. Jack looked confused, then alarmed as he saw the messages. "Emily, I swear, it's nothing. Just a colleague from work who got too friendly. I shut it down immediately." Emily's voice shook with anger as she confronted Jack, holding up his phone. "Give you a chance? Really? This message from her says, 'I miss you. When can we talk?' Clearly, you two have spent plenty of time together. And your reply? 'I can't do this anymore. I'm trying to fix things with Emily.' If it was nothing, if you shut it down immediately like you claim, then what can't you do anymore? And how does she know that our marriage needs fixing if you haven't been sharing intimate details with her?" Jack's face fell as he realized the depth of her hurt. "Emily, I swear, it's nothing. She's just a colleague who got too friendly. I shut it down immediately." Emily's eyes blazed. "If it's nothing, then how does she know about our problems? You've been talking to her about us, haven't you? You've been confiding to her instead of me. How am I supposed to believe anything you say now? How am I supposed to believe you, Jack? You've already lied to me." "I know," Jack said desperately. "But I'm telling you the truth. I'm committed to fixing our marriage. Please, give me a chance." Emily's mind was a storm of emotions. It seemed Jack might have had more than one affair. She wanted to believe him, to protect their children and the life they had always known. But could she risk her heart again? Perhaps it wasn't just about her heart. Maybe she needed to figure out what was best for her family and make that work. She knew she needed time and space to determine what she truly wanted and needed to do. Over the next few weeks, Emily and Jack attended counseling sessions together. They talked about their feelings, their fears, and their hopes for the future. Slowly, Emily began to see glimpses of the man she had fallen in love with, buried beneath the layers of guilt and regret. But the shadow of the unknown woman lingered, a constant reminder of the fragility of their relationship. One evening, after putting the kids to bed, Emily sat down with Jack. "I need to know everything. No more secrets. If we're going to make this work, I need complete honesty." Jack confessed that the unknown woman was indeed a colleague, someone who had developed feelings for him during a particularly stressful project. The attention had been a distraction during a low point in their marriage. They only crossed the line a few times. He had ended it as soon as he realized how deep her feelings were becoming. "It meant nothing to me. I swear." Emily listened, her heart heavy. She had confirmed with the unknown woman via text weeks ago about the brief affair. She could see the pain in Jack's eyes, the genuine regret since being caught. But the marriage she thought she had was long gone. She was slowly becoming stronger and developing a plan for her future, one that did not include her serial cheating husband and his child with another woman. His child and Lisa would not become a permanent part of her life. She would be patient and prepare for the right time to declare her freedom from this deceitful man. In the meantime, she would play her role. "We have to rebuild this, brick by brick," Emily said softly. "It won't be easy, but I'm willing to try." If you found this story compelling, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more captivating narratives. Leave a comment below with your thoughts on Emily's journey and let us know what you'd like to see next. Your support helps us bring you more amazing content, so hit that notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Thanks for watching.